to start my camera on the phone again. Take a quick swig of water here. All right, here we go with 2020. Let's see. This is I almost didn't want to break this box. I didn't want it. I was like thinking, man, if this break doesn't fill, I'm not going to cry, because I wouldn't mind holding on to this box of Draft, because you can't really find them anywhere for cheap right now. They're so expensive. There's only a couple eBay auctions a month where you can get them for like $7.25 with tax, but those auctions are kind of hard to come around. So David Adams sold out, and that's where I get most of my wax from. Sorry, I need to do my rows of 3. Squeeze them under there. So here we go with 2020 Draft. Yeah, this one has a Walker that we are due. We had some good luck with 2020 Draft last week. Well, the last time we did this same break, but with obviously different cards. So, and I forgot to clear the space. There's a Walker paper. That's nice to start off with. There we go. Hopefully this is a bonus auto. There's your Ed Howard. We just talked about him. Got a baseball factory All-American auto. Ed Howard, Chicago Cubs. And that's going to go to the Cubs. Now this is a paper auto. It's got a little bit of whiting on the bottom left corner. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I've never pulled any of these before, so cool. Hopefully this is a, like I said, hopefully this is a 4th auto, because it says 3 chrome autos on the back, or on the box. So Ed Howard, hope he comes back this year, has a good season. That'd be awesome. Caraway, Tyler Freeman, Quinn Prester, Strider, there we go. He evaded us last break. Got a purple here. Encarnacion, non-first. So kind of a whiff on that paper, or on that color. Tommy Sagasi, look out. Look out for him. I forgot to clear some room in between boxes, and now I'm paying for it with a huge stack of paper. All right, sorry. More Ed Howard. There's a Bobby Barrels paper. Petey Halpin, don't sleep on him. Sam Weatherly, K-Rob, Jack Bloomgren, Lika Williams. I think he's on my chopping block in this release. Patrick Bailey, Jordan Groshans, Quinn Cotton, and a PCA. Going to the Mets. PCA goes to the Mets in this release. So he's still wearing the Mets uniform. There's a Veen paper. Move my chair up. All right, come on. 2020 Draft, let's go. Tyler Soderstrom, paper. There's a guy to look at, Casey Schmidt. He's a little old, but huge year. I think he's like 23. Huge year in AA this year. Really cheap, or at least the last time I checked, he was super cheap. Trent Palmer. J-Rod, I'm actually giving this this card away in on my social outlets. It's a BRG9, but it's a Julio refractor, not a first. His stuff's out of 2019 Bowman. Alec Thomas, really like him. They're going to have a solid outfield. D-backs are, for sure, next year. There's Evan Carter, really like him. Wrote an article on him. But the website ended up being way too expensive and way too hard to manage. and it just kept me from creating cool videos and doing fun breaks. So dissolving the website, there's a PCA, in order to be more efficient with my content. I was just sitting thinking I hadn't done an episode of Predicting Superstars in like a month or two, and I love that series. I love doing it. So, yeah, I try to give my best shot. Isaiah Green, kind of a bust. There's my man Colt Keith, Mason Wynn paper. Those two guys, Colt Keith and Mason Wynn, they're pretty good. Wynn had a really good year this year, and Colt Keith always has a good year. He struggles to stay healthy too, so I'm interested to see what he can do in a full season. Hopefully he plays the whole season in Double-A next year and stays healthy. That would be super exciting. Sorry I'm going through these really slow, but there's an Owen Casey, kind of fell off this year. Quinn Prester, franchise futures with Nick Gonzalez, and don't even know the other guy. Probably a pitcher. It's a young Sammy Infante. Yep. I just put that stack on the 2022, 2021 Bowman. So we're down to, been through like 4 or 5 packs, no auto. So the back half of this break could be exciting. Let's see here. Just hoping that our paper auto didn't count as one of the 3 chrome autos in this box. I've yet to see any breaks where those autos have been pulled, so. Jordan Adams, another athlete, just really raw, hasn't quite translated yet. Corey Lee, Mark V, with the Mets. We got an auto here. Bryce Jarvis, pitcher auto, going to the D-backs. Joe Yost, congrats on the refractor. Not a bat, unfortunately, but colored nonetheless. Looks pretty clean. No print lines or anything on it. So, not sure if Jarvis is even gradable. Usually the guys who can flat out deal, I have some knowledge of. The tweener guys, I really don't. And the guys that are just flat out bad, I'm not sure. There's a Nick York. Nick Gonzalez. I actually interviewed a guy about a movie coming out called Behind the Card. Really cool movie. I'm going to drop that interview a little closer to the release of the movie. But they actually had Nick Gonzalez in the movie, and it was pretty cool. Really cool movie. Yeah, I think there's some trailers out there. It's Behind the Card. Let's see what we got here. Drew Romo. I like Drew Romo. He didn't do great this year, but I think he's a pretty good bat. And I think Goodman's going to move to first base down the road. So, Ian Bedell. Zach Britton. He kind of came on strong. He's just old. Trey Cruz. Beatty. Oh, hello, Justin Foscue. Base auto. Nice. These autos are sneaking up on me tonight. So we got a Foscue with the Texas Rangers. Probably between him and Luis Angel, probably 2 of the best infield prospects in the Rangers organization. Foscue's got some serious power. Last year in 2021, he had the back injury, and he came back and he hit like 15 bombs and felt like 2 weeks. So let me pop this back out to check the surface of it before we put it in a top loader. And it looks pretty dang clean. I don't see any print lines or dimples on it, so pretty solid card there. That's going to the Rangers. Mark Sakaguchi. He's a regular, so I like to, glad I could get a hit for you, Mark. Justin Foscue. I think he was out of Texas A&M. Could be wrong. Mississippi State. Which one was it? I might have to look now. Mississippi State, yeah. Justin Foscue. We're due for a big card out of here now. got the pitcher refractor. We got the base Foscue, so hopefully we got a big card waiting for us. In the last 6 packs here. Nothing much going on with the paper. Garrett Crochet, Xavier Edwards. There's another Strider, that's 2. Very nice. Probably, I'd say between him and Harris for NL Rookie of the Year. Jackson Kowar. There's a Jordan Walker Chrome. Better sleeve him. It's probably like a $15 or $20 card. We got a Speckle. Is it an auto? No. Liam Norris, Speckle. And this is to 99. Sammy Infante. There's our 3rd Chrome auto. All right. Now, Infante is still pretty young, 3rd base prospect. He's not a shortstop. He got bumped over to 3rd base. I think he has some K issues, but not a terrible draw. Green, 99. Going to the Washington Nationals. Who's got the Nats in this break? Alex Maluski. So congrats on the hit. Looks like a clean card. Sammy Infante, green refractor auto. Maybe they'll include them, or they'll count the Jordan Walker base card redemptions as non-guaranteed autos too, since the redemption's a paper card. He's in there. He's got to be in there. I've watched cases of this stuff ripped, and I haven't seen Jordan Walker redemptions pulled, so the odds are not in our favor. This is still a pretty solid card. This is probably, what, a $20, $25 card right now. Looks really clean, too. If you put it in a PSA 10 slab, it'd probably be a lot more valuable as well. I haven't checked his PSA 10 base cards, chromes. I'm sure they're around like 100, 115 bucks. Could be wrong, but that's where I would probably put that price point. Because those are not SP, because we hit one. Jordan Westburg, paper purple. Another big breakout year by another Oriole. The Orioles had Henderson, they had Norby, they had Westburg, and they had Cowser. The Orioles are just banging right now. So Daryl Holtman, it's a very fun time for you, my friend, in the Orioles organization. We got a PCA refractor, nice. Going to the Mets. Bryson Stott refractor, non-first. He's out of 2019 draft. Franchise futures, Romo and Veen. AJ Vukovic, Volpe. So I want to sleeve these two real quick. PCA refractor, pretty clean. That's going to the Mets. Who's got the Mets? Joe Yost again. All right, Joe. If you can't pull the autos, try to pull some nice color. And that's all we can hope for in these last 4 packs. Hopefully we can get some nice color here. Paper, paper, paper. Austin Hendrick, he's turned into a K machine. I don't know if he'll ever pan out. Oswald Peraza, non-first refractor. He does not have a first chrome. He's an auto only. He's out of 2020 chrome or 2020 Bowman. I can't remember offhand, but he does not have a first chrome. So I guess technically that might be his first non-first chrome auto, however the heck you want to say it. J-Rod Casey, another PCA, nice. Going to the Mets again. And go through our paper here. Gonzo insert. It's kind of funny, you know, when you grow up into adulthood. I remember as a kid, like the inserts were the huge chases. and you didn't even get autos. Like, you just flat out didn't pull autos out of packs. It didn't happen. And when you got like a hit machine insert or something cool like that, man, it was awesome. And now as an adult, when you rip, the inserts are just like poop. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about the inserts. I'm gonna try to get you a chrome torque, maybe some colored torque, Billy. Maybe some colored torque. Quinn Presto, Carson Tucker. There's Ed Howard, first chrome. Not in that pack. Another insert. We pulled a Jesse Franklin blue in our last break. And he was hurt most of the year. He's kind of a speed power guy, but he strikes out a lot, so. Got my dang chrome pile fall caving in on me over here. And he's also getting old. Jesse Franklin 5 out of Michigan University. There's your Garrett Mitchell, Colt Keith, Mason Wynn. Mason Wynn does not have an auto yet. So I'm really hoping he'll be in 2022 chrome. He's kind of a high profile guy to not have an auto. There's a Mason Wynn chrome. Tink Kent's, there we go. My first Tink with the Cardinals. Going to you, Randall. All right, we got a blue, looks like a pitcher. Gosh, really? It's gonna be Shane Drohan on both of them. Ugh, gross. Gross. We got pictured Marco insert. I was hoping that was going to be a pretty big name with the sky blue refractor, but I hit more Shane Drohan. I can't even, telling you, that guy must be like just OP'd. They must have like printed double of his cards because I can't stay away from Shane Drohan. It's just crazy. Got a blue paper. Let's see who that's going to be. Addison Coffey. Blue paper. Jackson Miller. Jimmy Glowinski. There's an Evan Carter chrome. Zach Britton. Carson Ragsdale, and that's it. Dang. So we did spend our color hitting those last packs on Shane Drohan. So not a terrible break. The draft was a little disappointing. Still eluded by Jordan Walker. We did hit 4 autos, which is cool. Rarely do that. We got the Ed Howard Baseball Factory auto. I'm not sure if those are numbered or not. I'll have to check the sell sheet to see what they're numbered to. Going to the Cubs, Bryce Jarvis refractor. And that's going to the D-backs. Got the Justin Foscue base auto with the Rangers. And the Sammy Infante. Like a year or two ago, there were a lot of guys chasing Sammy Infante, but we're just late to get on the board. He kind of struggled in the last 2 years, but appreciate you guys jumping in the break. I'm probably gonna wait and break some